Good to see you as well. All right, you guys, welcome to class. My name is Teacher Chad. This hour we're going to be practicing our reading and pronunciations as we read through some short stories, okay? The first short story we're going to take a look at is called Planting the Garden, okay? Let me get you the link. Okay, right there in the Verbling chat box. I'll also put it in the Google chat box, okay? Very good, and let's see who we have in class so far. Hi there, Wilmar. How you doing?
Hi, Chad. How are you?
I'm doing great. Nice to have you here.
Thank you.
Okay, we also have Oscar. Hi there, Oscar. Welcome to class.
Hi, teacher Cha, how are you?
I'm doing great, thank you. Nice to have you here.
Yes, good.
Okay,
Today is Friday.
it is Friday. It's exciting.
Yeah.
Okay, we also have Heidi. Hi there, Heidi. How are you?
Hello, nice to see you again.
Nice to see you as well. Very good. Okay, you guys. Let's go ahead and get rolling. Okay, I'll go ahead and share my screen with you, and we're going to start off with Wilmar.
Yes?
Okay, so go ahead and open up the document there, or the link on your computer. Why is that not sharing? Let's see. Oh, there it is. Okay. Hi there, Amparo. How are you? Amparo, can you hear me okay?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you.
Hello.
Hi there. Okie dokie. Okay. All right. So Wilmar, let's start off with you, and okay, let's have you read this this first paragraph, please, from Sherry down to ready to use, please.
Okay. Cherry was going to plant the garden with her grandmother. Her grandfather had tilled the garden with a rototiller, which was sort of like a giant kitchen mixer that was used in there. Now it was her turn to help grandmother had the garden set out and planted. They had a whole bunch of tools ready to use.
Okay. All right. Very good. Let's go to this word here. So this is a whole bunch. A whole bunch of tools. Try that.
Whole bunch of tools.
One more time. A whole bunch of tools.
A whole bunch of tools.
Okay. Very good. Next up is the word was. Okay. Instead of was, okay, it's was. It was her turn. It was her turn.
It was her turn.
Okay. Very good. Let's try this one here. Instead of use it, this word is used. Used.
Use.
Okay, give me a D sound there at the end. Instead of use, it's used.
Used.
Okay, all right, getting closer. Okay, I can hear at least a T sound at the end. Okay, let's try these words here. This is a giant kitchen mixer. A giant kitchen mixer.
The giant kitchen mixer.
Okay, so this word here is giant instead of giant. Okay, you need to make a sound with your throat here. Giant.
Giant.
Good. Okay, one more time. A giant kitchen mixer.
Giant kitchen mixer.
Okay, very good. Next up is this big word here. The word is pronounced rototiller. Rototiller.
Rototiller.
Okay, very good. Next up is the word tilled. Okay, so this is an ed ending as well. So instead of saying tilled, it's tilled with a D sound at the end. Tilled.
Tilled.
Okay, all right. Good. Let's go to the word grandfather. Grandfather. So we do not want to pronounce the D here in the middle. It's grandfather. Try that.
grandfather,
Very good. Very good. And the last one for you, let's see, is grandmother. Same thing. Okay, give me a good R. We do not pronounce the D. Grandmother.
grandmother,
Okay, give me a good R here instead of grandmother. It's grandmother.
grandmother,
Okay, one more time. You're very close. Grandmother.
grandmother.
Good. All right, nice job. Thank you.
Thank you, Chad.
No problem. All right, let's go to Ter. Hi, Ter. How are you?
Hi, Chad. How are you? I'm good,
I'm
thank you.
doing great. Excellent. Okay, Ter. Let me have you read from first they used. Okay, and read down to here where it says through the garden, please.
Okay. First, they used a hoe. It was sort of like a square oval blade on a long handle. It cut the dirt and turned it over. It was good to mix the dirt because it helped things grow. Then they used a rake to smooth out the dirt. It also helped push the dirt into long rows for planting, which made it look like a mole had dug through the garden.
Okay, very good. Let's go to the word through. Okay, through the garden instead of throch. It's
Okay.
through the garden.
Through the garden.
Okay, very nice. Okay, next up we have the word helped. Okay, end with a T sound here. This ED will be a T sound. Helped.
Helped.
Okay, very good. Okay, next up is turned. Where'd you go? Turned? Okay, right here. And turned it over. And turned it over. Instead of turned, turned.
Turned. And turned it over.
Very good. Next up is the word square. Instead of square, it's square. Okay, long A sound.
Okay, square.
Okay, very good. And this word here is hoe. The E is silent. Instead of hoey, it's hoe.
Hoe. Okay. I don't know what is mean. It is like a hose or something.
A hoe is a tool for gardening. Okay.
Okay.
So if I don't know if my internet's gonna work fast enough to show you.
No, it's okay.
Okay. Yeah. So a hoe is a tool for gardening. It has a metal piece down at the bottom, and it's used to till the earth. So you dig into the earth with it, and you kind of mix the earth around. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Okay. And this word here is first instead of first. It's first.
First.
Very good. Very good. All right. Nice job. Thank you.
Thank you for you.
No problem. All right. Let's go to Oscar. You are next. Oscar, please read from they had a spade. Okay. And let's see here. Let me have you read down to here where it says and other seeds, please.
Okay, teacher. They had a spade which looked like a small soil. It was good for putting seeds into the ground. Just sprinkle a couple seeds and then twist your spade and bury the seeds just a little bit under the ground to grow. The spade was pretty useful for making long furrows in the dirt too. These small trenches were where they would plant corn and other seeds.
Okay, very good. Let's go to the word other right here instead of other. Okay, the O on this word is going to be
Other.
other. other.
Other.
Hmm.
Other.
There you go. Other. Good. Just like that. Okay.
Other.
Next up.
Other.
Hmm. Next up, we have the word trenches. So with this word, there's a TR at the beginning. So instead of saying trenches, it's a chur sound, a CHR.
Trenches.
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 Good.
Trenches.
Good. Just like that. That's the TR sound. Nice job. Next up, we have the word small.
Okay.
Here you said small, so you added an there at the beginning. So let's take off the The word is small.
Small.
Okay, very good. One more time.
Small.
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 Okay, very good. Next, we have the
Small.
word furrows. Right here, you added an extra R. You rolled your R here, saying furrows. Okay, instead of furrows, it's furrows. Remember, even if there are two R's, we only pronounce one. Okay, so this is
Okay.
furrows. Try that.
Furrows.
There you go. Good. One more time. Furrows.
Furrows. Furrows.
All right. Great job. Okay. All right. Let's go to the word pretty right here. Instead of pretty, it's pretty. Give me a good PR sound.
Pretty.
Okay. One more time. Pretty.
Pretty.
Okay. Very good. All right. Next up is. Okay. Next up is the word. Where'd you go? Okay. Bury. Right here. Bury. Try that.
Bury.
Okay. One more time.
Bury. Bury.
Okay. Good.
Bury.
Good. Let's practice this word here. There's an ul sound at the end. This word is sprinkle. Sprinkle.
Sprinkle. Sprinkle.
Okay, much better with your ending. Give me a good PR instead of spring. It's spring, sprinkle, sprinkle.
Sprinkle. Sprinkle.
Okay, one more time.
Sprinkle.
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 Good, good. Nice job. Okay, and one last word for you. This word is shovel. Shovel.
Shovel.
Okay, one more time.
Could you
Shovel.
repeat me, please, teacher?
Shovel.
Shovel.
Yeah.
Shovel.
Now, what's important to remember, you guys, the EL ending, the LE ending like this, and the AL ending are not pronounced literal. Okay, so I don't say shovel or sprinkle, okay, or oval. Okay, it's an ul sound. So shovel, sprinkle, couple. Okay, I don't say pel or shovel. Okay, it's not an L sound, it's O. Okay, that's the sound we use. Okay? All right, nice job, Oscar. Thank you.
Thank you, teacher.
Very good. Let's go to Nader. All right, Nader, let's have you read from then cover the seeds. Okay, finish this paragraph. Read this next one. And I'll have you read from, let's see here. That and finish the other one. Good. So down to pull lots of weeds, please.
And then cover the seeds with the rake again. The claws were a small garden rake. They were good for breaking chunks of dirt, covering furrowed grooves in the ground, and raking up weeds. After all that, they needed the watering can so they could sprinkle water on the seeds. For the next few weeks, they'd watch carefully. They would have to pull lots of weeds.
Okay, very good. All right, let's go to this word here. Instead of next, okay, the word is next. Next.
Next.
Okay, so let's try it in the sentence. For the next few weeks.
For the next few weeks.
Okay, watch your R on for. Instead of for. For the next few weeks.
For the next few weeks. For the
There you go.
next few weeks.
That's it. Okay, very nice, very nice. Next up, we had water, the watering can. The watering can.
The watering can. The watering can.
Good, good, nice job. Okay, let's try the word ground. Give me a good GR sound here. Ground.
Ground. Ground.
And also grooves. Give me a good GR.
Grooves. Grooves. Okay. Grooves.
There you go. So, grooves in the ground. Try that.
Grooves in the ground.
Great.
Grooves in the ground.
Oh, almost. Ground is sounding good. Grooves. Okay, give me that good GR. Grooves in the ground.
Grooves in the ground.
There you go. That's it. Okay, good. And one last word for you. Instead of claws, this is claw. Claws. Claws. The AW creates an ah sound. We do not add an oo there. So it's claws.
Claws. Claws.
Good, good. Just like that. All right. Nice job. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. And let's see here who's going to finish this up. Heidi. Heidi, let me have you finish our story. Please read from They Would down to A Great Harvest.
They would have to thin out plants if too many came up in the same area. Overcrowded plants didn't do well because there was not enough water and sunlight. They would have to carefully water the plants too. Not enough water killed the plants just as surely as too much water did. With any luck, just a few months down the road, they'd have a great harvest.
Okay, very good, very good. Let's take a look at 3 parts here. Okay, so first up we're looking at killed. So not enough water killed the plants. All right, so with that D, we don't want to finish the D saying killed the plants or killed plants. Okay, we're going to say killed plants, killed plants. Okay, so not enough water killed plants.
Not enough water killed plant.
Okay, give me an S there on plants. One more time. Not enough water killed plants.
Not enough water killed plant.
There you go. That sounds great. Okay, let's try this next one. They would have to. Okay, so instead of would. They would have to.
They would have to.
Okay, instead of ut, okay, instead of it's would. They would have to.
They would have to.
There you go. That's the vowel sound. Great. And the last one for you, let's see here, is plant. They would, or plants. Okay, give me a good PL sound here. Plants.
Plant.
Good. All right, nice job. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, let's go to our next story, you guys. This is Mommy's Necklace. Whoops, that's too big. Okay. And the link here. Okay, the link here is in the chat box, both Verbling and Google. Okay, let's go to David. Okay, David, please read from Lila was just starting. Okay, finish this paragraph and read down to here where it says good mood on a weekend, please.
Lila was just starting to get old enough to appreciate clothes. She was 3 years old and loved playing dress up. Sometimes that meant dressing herself up, and sometimes that meant dressing up other people, or even Judy, the family figure. Dad usually didn't like playing dress up, unless he was in a good mood on weekend.
Okay, let's try that last little bit. So, in a good mood on a weekend. In a good mood on a weekend.
In a good mood on a weekend.
Okay, so we're gonna do. We need to have a difference between good and mood. Instead of good mood, it's good, and moo. So mood is the easy one. Good is the hard one. So it's good, good mood. Try that.
Good mood.
Okay, one more time. Good, good mood.
Good mood.
Okay, all right, better. Let's go to let's see, other people right here. Other people. Try that.
Other people.
Okay, instead of other, other people. One more time.
Other people.
Okay, very good. Um, next up is meant instead of meant. Okay, this is going to be a short E sound. Meant.
Man.
Okay, very good. And your last one is appreciate. Appreciate.
Appreciate.
Okay, very nice. Very nice. Thank you.
Thank you, Chad.
Good. Let's go to Amparo. Please read from Tubby the dog. Okay, finish this paragraph. And that should work. Go ahead and read down to going into her closet, please.
Okay. Tubby the dog didn't like playing dress up because he was cranky and very energetic. He barked and nipped at her if she tried to put a headband on him or little socks. That meant mostly it was Mommy that played with her. Mommy was very pretty. She had a lot of shoes and clothes. Lila liked digging through her dresser and going into her closet.
Okay, very nice, very nice. Let's take a look at two parts. Okay, through. Give me a good THR. Through her dresser.
Through her dresser.
There you go. That's it. Okay, excellent. Let's try it one more time. Through her dresser.
Through her dresser.
Okay, one more time. Give me a good DR on dresser. Through her dresser.
Through her dresser.
Okay, good. All right, the other part is if she tried to put on, if she tried to put a headband on him.
If she tried to put a headband on him.
Good. One more time. If she tried to put a headband on him.
If she tried to put a headband on him.
Okay. Yeah, let's try headband. Okay, so the trick.
Headband.
Yeah, so we don't want to pronounce that D. We don't want to finish it off. It's headband. So we're going to go to that sound that we worked on. Headband.
Headband.
Okay, so the tongue will go up to the top of your mouth and it will stop.
Headband.
There you go. Good. One more time. Headband.
Headband.
Okay. All right. Let's try. Let me have you try just that sound. Okay, where we say. Okay, so you're using your vocal cords. Okay, so your vocal cords here. Okay, and your tongue stops at the top. Okay, so it's head. Okay, you hear that? Okay, let me move this down here so you guys can hear it a little better. Head. Okay, that's coming right from right here. Okay. Head. Yeah, headband.
Headband.
Good. One more time. Headband.
Headband.
Good. Okay. So the trick there is to get the sound to come out here. Okay. It's just the sound, and then we do not finish the D. We don't want to say D. Okay. We don't want to drop the tongue. We want to keep the tongue at the top of the mouth. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Very good. Good. Let's go to. Let's go back up to the top to Wilmar.
Yes.
Okay. Whew, hold on one second here. Computer's trying to catch up with itself. Okay, here we go.
She was. She was never sure.
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 Sure. Sure. Sure. Sure. She was never sure. She was never sure what they would find. She would find what she would find. What she would find.
Can you guys hear me okay?
Yes, okay.
Is
Yes.
it working? Is it working now?
Yes, teacher.
Yeah,
Yes.
okay. Alrighty. Yeah, so my internet didn't go. It was just Hangouts just totally kicked me out. It's a jerk. All right. So Wilmar, let me have you read from she was never, okay, down to stones all along it. Please go ahead and read that.
She was never sure what she would find. She made mommy dress up like a princess or like a model. It was like having a big doll to play with. Lila always tried to match the shots with the clothes. Then she would add some errands or nickels. One of Mommy's nickels was her favorite. It was long with many little blue stones all along it.
Okay, very good. All right, let's go to this last part here. So blue stones all along it. Blue stones all along it.
Blue stone all along it.
Very good. Next up, we have the word favorite. Okay. Now, this one's going to be a hard one because you're used to saying favorite and pronouncing all of the vowels, saying favorite. So, we do not pronounce this vowel right here. Okay, so that vowel is silent. We say favorite. Favorite.
Favorite.
Nope. You're saying favor. Okay, we don't add an extra vowel sound, so we remove it. So it's favorite. Favorite.
Favorite.
Favorite.
Favorite.
Okay, better, but let's work on that R instead of rit. It's rit. Favorite.
Favorite.
There you go. Good. One more time. Favorite.
Favorite.
Good. Good. Okay. All right. Great. Let's go to this word here. This is necklaces. Necklaces.
Necklaces.
One more time. Necklaces.
Necklaces.
Good. This word here is earrings. Earrings. Try that.
Earrings.
Okay, so even though there's a double R, we don't roll it. We don't say earrings. Okay, so it's only one R sound. Earrings, earrings.
Earrings.
Very good, very good. Okay, next up we have, let's see here. Shoes, yeah, right here. The shoes, shoes. Try that.
Shoes. Shoes.
Okay, very good. Next we have, let's see. Okay, the word model. Instead of model, it's model.
Model.
Okay, one more time, model.
Model.
All right, very good. And let's go to with. Instead of white, okay, this word is with. With.
With.
Okay, very good. And the last one here is sure. Instead of sewer, it's sure. Sure.
Sure. Sure.
Okay, very good. Thank you.
Thank you, Chad.
No problem. Okay, let's go to Ter.
Yes, Chad, you hear me?
All right. Yep, I can hear you. Ter, please read from "It was pretty big." Okay, finish this this paragraph and read until here where it says, "Mommy's closet wouldn't fit." Please.
Okay. It was pretty big on Mommy, but it was huge on Layla. They had to wrap it around twice, so it made two loops around her neck. Even then, it still hung down nearly to her waist. But she loved the way it looked. She liked to dress up, along with her mother, but she had to wear her own clothes, since the stuff in Mommy's closet wouldn't fit.
Okay, very good. All right, let's go to the word closet. Okay, instead of closet, it's
Okay.
closet.
Closet.
Very good.
Closet.
Next up is the word clothes. The E here is not pronounced. We don't say clothes. The word is clothes.
Clothes.
All right, very nice. Okay, let's work on the word her. Instead of hair, it's her. Her.
Her.
Good, good. That's it. Nice job. Next up is the word nearly right here. Instead of nearly, it's near. Nearly.
Nearly.
Okay, very nice. Next is hung right here. Instead of hang, it's hung.
Hung.
Good, good. Nice job. And the last one here is wrap it around twice. Wrap it around twice.
Okay. Wrap it around twice.
Good. All right, nice job. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay, great. Let's see here. We went down to fit. Next up is Oscar.
Okay, teacher.
Okay, Oscar, please read from the jewelry would often fit. Okay, read down to the bottom here. So that's 3, and we'll have you go to here where it says, why don't you keep it?
The jewelry would often fit tall. She could wear bracelets and rings, even if they were a bit big. The necklace was always her favorite toy. She liked to wear it around the house and even on walks when they took to be outside. She even slept in it once or twice. One day, Mom smiled and handed it to her. Why don't you keep it?
Okay, very good. All right, let's try that last question there, okay? So first up we have don't and keep it. Okay, so this is an O sound and a long E, key. Okay, so why don't you keep it? Why don't you keep it? Try that.
Why don't you keep it?
Okay, one more time. Why don't you keep it?
Why don't you keep it?
All right, very nice. Next up, we have slept in it. Slept in it.
Slept in it. Slept in
Okay,
it.
there you go. Okay, so instead of slept, it's slept. Slept in it.
Slept in it.
Okay, very good. Next up is the word liked. Okay, right here instead of liked, okay, she liked to wear it. She liked to wear it.
She liked to wear.
Okay,
She
wear
liked to wear
it.
it.
Uh-huh.
She
She
liked to
liked.
wear it.
There you go. Good. Okay. Next up, we have the word favorite. Okay. So remember, the O here is not pronounced. We don't say favorite. It's favorite. Favorite.
Favorite.
There you go. That's it. Great. Okay. Next is bracelets. Okay. Give me a good BR. Bracelets.
Bracelets.
One more time. Bracelets.
Bracelets.
Okay, good. Nice correction on rings. You heard yourself say it wrong and then you corrected yourself. That was great. Okay. This word here is pronounced though. The word is though.
Though.
All right, very good. And the last one here is jewelry. Right here, jewelry.
Jewelry.
Okay, jewelry. Jewelry.
Jewelry.
Great. All right, nice job. Nice job. Thank you.
Thank you, teacher.
Okay, next up is Nader. And Nader, let me have you read from You Love It So Much. Okay, finish the paragraph, then I'll have you read a little bit more on the next story, okay?
You love it so much more than I do, and I really want you to keep it. Leila couldn't believe it. It was so great to have the necklace, and even better to have such a nice mommy.
Okay, very nice. All right, let's go to the word the. Okay, to have the necklace instead of z. Okay, instead of a z sound, make sure you're using your tongue to pronounce the sound. Okay, so it's the necklace.
To have the necklace.
There you go. That's it. Okay, we're going to do the same thing with than. Right here. More than I do. More than. More than I do.
More, more than I do. More than I do.
Great. Nice job. Nice job. Okay, let's go to our next story, you guys. And Nader, I'm going to have you continue reading. So give me 1 second as I set it up. Okay, here is the link. Oh, my verbling is not working very well. Yep, not at all. Okay, okay. All right, Nader, let's have you finish read this first paragraph. So from Idalia down to be jealous, please.
Idalia was smiling ear to ear. She'd picked out the perfect doll to add to her collection, and it came with the cutest accessories ever. They were going to be fun to play with, and her best friend Susan was sure to be jealous.
Okay, nice job, nice job. Okay, let's go to collection. Okay, so working on the L instead of colle, colle. Okay, push the tongue forward. Collect. So with that O, we're going to say k instead of ko. Okay, the tongue is going to go forward. Colle, collection.
Collection, collection,
There you go. One more time. Collection.
collection,
Okay, good.
collection.
And also smiling instead of smile, smiling. Okay, push the tongue forward. Smile, smiling.
Smile, smiling.
There you go. Okay, you feel the difference? Okay, when you push
Should.
your tongue forward? Yeah, that's where the vowel opens up a little bit more. It's a little thicker. Okay?
I
Very
see.
good. All right, nice job.
Thank you.
Nice job.
Thank you.
Okay? Great. Let's continue here. Okay, let's go to Heidi. All right. Heidi, please read from She Got in Line. Okay, finish this small paragraph here. It's 2, and let's go down to here. There was nothing there, please.
Okay. She got in line for the cashier behind a young boy who was buying a robot. She smiled because he reminded her of her younger brother. She waited her turn and then took her purchase up to the register. She smiled and handed it over. The lady scanned it and read off the price. So far, everything was going like it should. And then Idalia reached for her money. She always kept it in her back pocket. But when she reached for it, well, there was nothing there.
Okay, very good. Terrible situation to be in. Okay, let's go to purchase. Okay, right here. Instead of purchase, okay, curve your tongue up for that R. Purchase up to the register.
Purchase.
Good. One more time. Purchase.
Purchase.
Very nice. Okay. Next up is reminded. Okay. Long I sound. Reminded.
Reminded.
Okay. Good. Next up is robot. Robot. So stress is at the beginning, and it's an O-ah. Robot.
Robot.
Okay. Very good. And the last one for you is the word she. Give me a good SH here. Instead of she got, it's sh, she.
She got.
Good, that's the SH. Okay, excellent. Excellent. Nice job. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. All right, let's continue here with David. Okay, David, let me have you read from A Cold Sweat and read down to here what says on the floor around her, please. David, are you there? Make sure to unmute your microphone. Can't hear you. Okay, let's go to Amparo. Amparo, let's have you read from A Cold Sweat down to On the Floor Around Her, please.
A cold sweat broke across her forehead, and a sick feeling hit her like a punch in the gut. She frowned and patted down her pocket and searched her other pockets while the woman looked at her expectantly. She felt a blush filling her cheeks as she stood there without any money. "I'm sorry, but I seem to have lost my money." She smiled weakly and helplessly and looked around on the floor around her.
Okay, very good. Let's go to smiled. Give me a good S sound here. She smiled.
She smiled.
There you go. Good, good. Next is, okay, the X. Okay. All right. Expectant. Okay. This is terrible. We've got the X and then spect. Okay. So a lot of that same sound. So nice and slow here. Expectantly. So expectantly.
Expectantly.
Good, good. One more time. Expectantly.
Expectantly.
Great job. Great. The last one for you is punch. There we are. Okay, so instead of pa, punch, pa, p, punch.
Punched.
One more time. Punch. A punch in the guts.
Punch in the gut.
One more time. P, punch. A punch in the guts.
Punch in the gut.
Okay, good. Good. Nice job. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. All right, let's go to Wilmar.
Yes.
All right, Wilmar, let's have you read from No Money, No Doll. Okay, finish this paragraph and read down to here where it says next in line suggested, please.
Okay, one moment. No money, no doll, the cashier said. Unsympathetically?
Unsympathetically. Unsympathetically.
Unsympathetically. Is making her gown as she spoke. I know, I use, Dahlia stammered. Good luck back to the store. Retrace your step to see if you can fit it. Helpful Granny was next in the line suggested.
Okay, very good. Let's go to if you can find it. So, a couple things here. For example, the word you, instead of using a Spanish Y saying ju, okay, it's eu, you.
Oh, you.
Okay, good. And here, instead of fiend, this is find. If you can find it. If you can find it.
If you can find it.
Okay, one more time. If you can find it.
If you can find it.
Okay, good. This word here is pronounced stammered. Stammered.
Stammer.
Okay. Good. Here, this word is just instead of just. It's just.
Just. Just.
Okay. All right. Now switch the S and the T. Right now you're saying juts. Instead of juts, it's just.
Juts.
Okay. Now I want you to say this just with an S here. So I want you to say just.
Okay. Just.
Okay. Good. With the S. Now we're gonna add the T. Just.
Just.
Good. All right. Now let's slow let's shorten the S just a bit. Just.
Just.
Up. Hold that S. Just.
Just.
Good. One more time. Just.
Just.
Okay. One more time. Hold that S. Just.
Just.
Okay. All right. Let's shorten the S a bit. Just. Okay. One more time. Just.
Just.
And just.
Just.
Almost. Okay, so with this word, you want to elongate that S so you can practice saying the S, then the T. Okay, because what you want to say is juts with the T first. Juts. Okay, but you need to flip the S and the T. Okay, because juts is a verb that means something that sticks out. I juts. If you say I juts, that means that you're sticking out someplace. Okay? But this is I just. Okay, switch the S and the T.
Just.
That's right. Okay. All right. Very good. So practice those type of sounds. That's going to be a tricky one for you. Okay. All right. Thank you. Let's go to there.
Yes, Chad, I hear you.
Okay, there. Let me have you read from I'll hold the item. Okay, finish this paragraph and read down to remember, please.
Okay, let me check it. Okay, I'll hold the item while you look. The cashier remarked, punching some buttons to put the transaction on hold. She didn't sound very hopeful. Idella fled the scene, rushing past the granny to run around the store. She tried to visualize where she had walked before. It was so hard to remember.
Okay, very good. Let's go to the word walked. Okay, instead of
Oh.
walked. Okay, so where she walked before.
Where she walked before.
Good, good. This word here is pronounced granny. Instead of grainy, gray, it's granny.
Granny. Granny.
Okay, very nice. Next up, this is transaction. Transaction.
Transaction. Transaction.
Give me a good TR. Instead of tran, it's tran. Transaction, a CHR sound. Transaction.
Transaction.
Okay, very good. And this word here is remarked. ED ending, remarked.
Remarked.
Okay, very nice. Thank you. Thank you. Good. Let's go to Oscar. Oscar, please read from had she walked. Okay, and read down to stealing. Okay, but that would be stealing, please.
Okay. Had she walked past the stuffed animals? Had she paused to look at the magazines? Which way had she gone? She wandered from aisles to aisles, looking with rapidly fading hope. She felt like crying. She felt like throwing up. She felt like grabbing her doll and running from the store. But that would be stealing.
Okay, now that last word, instead of stealing, it's stealing.
Stealing.
Okay, good. Let's go to the word store. Give me a good R here. Store.
Store.
Okay, very nice. Let's go to the word aisle. Instead of isle, okay, it's aisle. The S is silent.
Island.
Good. So it's from aisle to aisle.
From aisle to aisle.
Okay, give me a good FR. Instead of from, it's from aisle to aisle.
From aisle to aisle.
Okay, good. Next is, let's see here, paused. Okay, right here, instead of paused, it's paused. Paused.
Paused.
Very good. Here we have stuffed. Instead of stuffed, it's stuffed.
Stuffed.
Okay, all right. And one last one, walked. Instead of walked, walked.
Walked.
Okay, very good. Thank you.
Thank you, teacher.
No problem. Let's go to Nader. Okay. Crying, stealing. Okay, so Nader, please read from just then. Okay, and read down to racing. Shouted, racing over, please.
Just then, she noticed the boy stooping down in front of the dolls to pick something off the floor. Her eyes went wide. She had bent down to inspect the items on the bottom shelf, and her money must have fallen out. "That's mine," she shouted, racing over.
Okay, let's try that last word, over. Okay, give me a good sound, over.
Over. Over.
All right, there you go. Good. Okay, let's go to, let's see here. Okay, I think the only other one we had was something. So here, your S at the very beginning was more like a something. Okay, so use an S sound here. So something.
Something.
So something off the floor.
Something off the floor.
Good.
Something off the floor.
Good. Yeah, that was nice. Excellent. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, let's go to Heidi. Heidi, please read from The Boy Was So Startled. Okay, and read down to here. She said with a smile, please.
Smile. The boy was so startled that he jumped back and he snatched it up. Hey, he shouted. I'm sorry, but I dropped this when I was shopping. He looked like he might argue with her. So she flipped through the bills and handed him $1. Thanks for helping me find it, she said with a smile.
Okay, very good. All right, let's go to the word dollar. Okay, give me a good sound here at the end. Dollar.
Dollar.
Okay, very nice. Next is looked instead of looked. Okay, give me an sound. He looked like.
He looked.
Okay, instead of looked, it's he looked. He looked like.
He looked like.
Okay, almost. Instead of looked. He looked like.
He looked like.
There you go. That's it. Okay. Last one for you is dropped. Instead of dropped, it's dropped.
Dropped.
Okay. Nice job. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. And our last one here, Amparo, go ahead and finish up the story, please.
Okay. He couldn't really argue with with free money, so he closed his mouth, took the dollar, and nodded. She strode off then to claim her doll, stopping only to choose a small coin purse to buy to keep her money in for the future. She'd learned her lesson nearly the hard way, but the scare had been enough.
Okay, very good. 2 words here. Nearly, nearly.
Long way. Long, nearly.
Okay, watch the R. Nearly.
Nearly.
There you go. Good. And last one here. You were very close. Okay? Instead of shed, she'd.
She'd.
Okay? Now here, what you're doing, you're saying she'd. Okay? And so it's an E. Okay? So, yeah, stay on that E sound. She'd.
She'd.
Okay, almost. Okay? So let's see how let's try just saying the e'd. Okay, so take off the sh for right now. I want you to say e'd.
E'd.
Good. One more time. E'd.
E'd.
Okay. All right. Let's add in an h there if we can. We're going to say he'd.
He'd.
Okay, that's all sounding good. Okay, let's try in the sh. Okay, so we're going to say she'd.
She'd.
There you go. Good. One more time. She'd.
She'd.
Good. So we just want to keep that E up top, because if you drop your tongue, that's when it's going to turn into she'd.
Okay.
Okay, so keep the tongue raised to pronounce that long E. Okay? Awesome.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, all right, you guys. Thank you very much for coming in. And yes, unsympathetically is definitely a large word. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why they have it in 4th grade reading, but yes, they do. Okay, nice job, you guys. Thanks for coming in. I'm going to take a break for about an hour, and I'll be back for my 10 o'clock class. We'll be doing some speaking. Okay. Very good. We'll see you guys. Take care. Bye.
Bye, teacher. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.